sometimes what we can do, sometimes what I've done is I've connected with developers of different tools very early on when they're in their beta testing, for example, or even piloting just for usability. And because you won't always, if you're ahead of the curve and you want to try something that's really new and innovative, the data won't be there. There may be a little information validating a tool so that it's out there and it even makes sense to use, but the data is not really there. But you can participate in the process of collecting the data, not just for the individual developing the technology, but really ask your patients, how was that for you? Was that easy to use? Was it hard to use? Ask your nurses or MAs. What did it feel like trying that with the patient? How did they respond to it? And then, of course, it's the physician. And to the questions I think that go along with change, is this making sense for me? And does this make my day better and my patient's life better? Or is this a challenge? And I don't think it's worth it, right? Everything has to balance to feel like it's
And
the right experience. So you can
and
try it
so
out. You can try it out and then decide, doesn't work for us and move on.
and so when you're an early adopter, do you just do it in your office, in your pod, or before you roll it out system-wide?
So we do a couple things. Like I liked these things. I like trying. And so sometimes we do start in my office. Sometimes it's just me that starts with some of my nurses who are really into it too. But one of the things that we do try to do, because we have so many different sites in Pediatric, is we sometimes try to find a handful of individuals in different locations because just because we're part of one group, every office is not exactly the same. And our patient demographics are not identical site to site. And so by trying it out in a few different locations with a few individuals who are really open to change, we just tend to gather better information that way. Less bias, I would say, in what we gather.
Okay.